Hello all, welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to be doing another sort of how hard can the unit hit video. And today we're going to be taking a look at this tech Bulla here. Now, she is kind of an older EZA, and her passive isn't the strongest, but she does have some like multiplicative buffs, like when Vegeta's on the team. So we're going to be keeping Vegeta on rotation with her. That GT1, the World Tournament EZA, should be able to hold up at least decently enough. And we do got, another Pepe Galala to fulfill that condition. But interestingly enough, as far as I know, she is the only unit in the game that massively raises attack. So I figured it'd be interesting to check her out just to see what that's going to look like. And we'll see how competitive it is going to be against some of these other more modern units, I guess, that are only having like normal raise or great. I don't have all of her links level 10, but she's not going to really have any of these other two next to Vegeta, so it doesn't really matter. This is my sort of build for her. But yeah, let's just jump right in. She doesn't have a lot of 200%s, by the way. It's sort of this and Gohan, the Ultimate Gohan that has the Beast active. And the only like Vegeta you can get her next to there is like Vegeta and Trunks, which I guess isn't like a bad thing, but I figured she just gets more links on this sort of setup. So this is what we're gonna go with. And yeah, let's jump right in. We're gonna do like a okay. We'll do 2 turns. That way we can get Vegeta next to her, just to see how she is with Vegeta. All right, we're back. I'm glad I realized that when I did. In case you guys didn't, I forgot to bring these items. I realized as I pressed the like sort of start screen, and I was thinking about it for a moment. I'm like, wait, did I? And then once I loaded in the battle, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely did it. So, okay, yeah. Once again though, we're just gonna get like 2 sort of rotations in here, and then we're going to come back later on once we've stacked up for a while. See how good she is. I'm not really sure what I'm expecting, to be honest. Once again, like I said, she doesn't have the highest of stats, but she does get 88% multiplicative attack when Vegeta's on the rotation. So as long as we keep the Vegeta with her, I think she should be fine. We'll see how it goes though. And obviously we got some floating supports here. Okay, so she's starting off with a 1.7 mil. And this is without Vegeta on rotation. Oh, we got additional super. And it goes up to 2 mil. So that was only worth like 300,000 stag. Okay. That's not the best. Let's see what it looks like with Vegeta on rotation now. That's definitely going to be a big deal. Of course, we do have some support here, but the 40% support isn't... Oh my god! Okay, okay.
Let's do this.
They may have got a little cooked there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is going to be one of those that could be potentially a bit troublesome. These guys do stack, so later on they should be decent, but at the start here they're not going to be the best. But this is a good sort of turn though for her. We got Vegeta there. She got some support. He does stack defense for 6 turns, so once we get some supers in, he should be good enough to hold spot 1 down. But yeah, let's see what she has here. First turn. Oh god. He does have guard his first turn, I think. So I mean, this shouldn't really be. Still like a decent bit. Okay, as long as the defensive stacks are good enough, we should be fine. Okay, what do we got here now? 3.5. Okay, yeah, that's a considerable difference. We started 1.7 before. Additional super, and do 4.1. Okay. She doesn't have the highest stack amount, seemingly, because she doesn't, have Once again, she doesn't have the best sort of start of turn stats, but I still think that we could get her looking pretty good by the end here. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens though. Hopefully, okay, dude, they took 124k normal. Okay. Yeah, this one might be a little dangerous. There's a lot of units here who I want to say I particularly trust, but this is just the sort of best setup for her, and I did want to sort of maximize her potential, given that, you know, she's not gonna. I don't know how competitive she's gonna be compared to the other ones we've done. I guarantee she'll beat like pre-EZA Int Broly, but I don't know about that. Because I mean, massively raised attack is insane, but you need like the stats to also back it up, and she just doesn't have them. But I mean, we'll see what happens as we progress through here. Let's get one more turn with her, seeing how she looks without the support now, and then we'll come back later on once we've stacked up quite a bit. Okay, let's put. Whoa, he did like the same defense. Am I crazy? Was he not at like the same? You know what? The support's gone. Okay. Okay, well maybe he's not gonna hold down slot 1 then. That could be an issue. We may have to change our team up at some point. If I throw enough attempts at this and I just like keep losing, we come back later with like a entirely different team. Don't be surprised. We're starting here, but we may just go to like a superhero sort of Gohan setup. Oh, that's like a. She went from like 3.9 to 4.4. Okay, so last turn she stacked like 300,000. This time she stacked like 500,000. Interesting. Is it gonna increase? Okay. All right, we'll see. But yeah. We will be back later on after we get some more stacks in and see just how crazy she's going to be able to look. Hello everyone, we are back. So, we're up to turn 75 here. We've been deeper before, significantly, but I got screwed a couple of these rotations because one of these Super Saiyan 4 Gokus I've had floating, the friend one. So I had like 2 Dokkan attack turns, where my choices were between a revived Vegeta, Bulla, or Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like Dokkan attacking. So, I mean, Rose got hit pretty hard from that, unfortunately. So we do have to start this a little earlier, but, I mean, we'll see how hard she can hit, you know? Also, if you guys notice, the team's different. I died so many times, it's not funny. She literally eats Zamasu Super for like 900,000 if she doesn't dodge, which she just like does not like to dodge when Zamasu's attacking. So I've like just been manipulating her around. You know, if Rose is attacking somewhere, I'll put her in like slot 1 over putting her in front of a Zamasu attack. But I did also switch to the Ultimate Gohan team at some point, and I wasn't having any luck with that. But this is the setup we've been rocking. We've found the best luck with this, so we're just gonna start here and see how we can get her to hit. She has stacked up significantly from where she was starting out at the beginning here, but I still wouldn't necessarily call it like impressive. Although, to be fair, like she is kind of old. Like I don't know exactly when she EZA'd, but it's been a couple years at least, I think. She doesn't have the highest of stats, so even though she had the massively raise, I wasn't expecting the most. But I think she could actually. She's going to at least look better significantly than pre-EZA Broly. Yeah, so we got a 26 mil there. We could potentially additional super here, and we additional gnome. Okay. So, considering that we started off at like 1.7 mil, getting all the way up to 26 mil is actually kind of crazy. Obviously not as impressive as some of the others we've seen, But we still have the item turn. We can see just how she'll look there. I did want to try her out because of the massive raise. I found that interesting, being the only unit that has it. So I figured we did have to try it, even though I wasn't really sure what to expect from her. But yeah, we're going to do another turn. Obviously, we have all of our items here, and we're going to try and get some real craziness out of her. She definitely has the potential. Also, I will say that if I had I don't have the new Super Saiyans or a trio unit. If I did, I'd actually be really interested to try out Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I've seen my Super Saiyan 4 Goku with only one dupe get up to like 700,000 defense here. And mind you, he does also get the sort of extra defense once the turn starts. So, I mean, he could easily be like over with third defensive support as well. I think he can easily be like over 1 million with like 50% damage reduction pre-super, which is actually pretty huge. But I don't have my own. I don't have my own trio, so I can't really test them. But it is pretty crazy what that unit's done for a lot of units. Okay. So we are back, and we're gonna see what we can do here. Let's grab these orbs first. Obviously, I don't want to put her in front of Zamasu's attack. Now, these are the links she has active. She does get GT with them, so it's actually pretty good. She doesn't have the most links active here, obviously. She doesn't have the best link set, but we'll see what we can get. Alright, please give us good luck. Come on. That's not exactly... Alright, you know what? We're gonna... you can try and get some better luck with these, so we're actually going to... we're going to reset and pop them when people are in different rotations. Maybe try that. We'll be right back. Alright, so I was able to reset and play around with the orbs some more. And we actually were able to get a decent amount of orbs here. I mean, we got the whole field except for just the one rainbow at the end, so that's pretty good. We did pop both those, but we haven't popped their tech item yet. Let's pop this. She can get pretty crazy here. We'll see, though. Hopefully she procs the additional super as well. Obviously, Vegeta's going to come out the gate here and hit pretty hard. We don't have a lot of his links up, but, you know, he does have, like, what, 80% support here. So he's still been hitting pretty hard consistently throughout this run. Alright, let's see what you got for us, Bulla. Come on. 68 mil, huh? Obviously, not the best attack set there. Although I will say, actually, I mean, it is higher than the Broly before it was EZA, and he had the massive, like, 60% attack support on his active skill. So, I mean, we hit harder than him at Beast, but, I mean, that just goes to show you that the passive really does have a big thing to deal with it. I did figure, sort of going in, that could look like that, but, I mean, how old of a unit is she? It's definitely been a couple years since she EZA'd, so, I mean, I'll take it. Being able to get up to that high anyway, sure. But yeah, that was, I did, once again, this sort of series is always, you know, just seeing how hard units get hit, and I figured there'd be some, even though she was older, I figured there'd be appeal in trying out massively raising attack. Unfortunately, she didn't hit too hard, but it was still neat to see. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Let me know what units you guys are wanting to see next, by the way. We do have a playlist of all the ones we've done so far. You can check some of those out if you'd like. I do have a lot of units I'd like to get around to, but uh, I mean, we'll see what order I get around to them in. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.